Good evening. Welcome to today's Greenticker Daily Market Summary. If you're just joining the channel for the very first time, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for doing so. I do a lot of commentary, a lot of content across the stock market. This channel has been very Nigerian stock market tilted towards too, but in the coming days we'll be having a bit more content across crypto, across US stock market, and sometimes even playing economics. So I will be doing a bit of those. I've decided to dedicate going forward Saturdays and Sundays are going to be for content for the US and the rest of the world. So we're not only about Nigerian stocks. A lot of Nigerian stock content is here, very heavy on that, but we do other things as well. Thank you to everyone who's taking down the time to like, to share, to subscribe. I greatly appreciate you for doing so. And you might say, why do I have to keep doing it? I do not take anyone who takes out the time to listen to the content, to go through the content, to like, to share, to subscribe, to comment, to send feedback via email, via WhatsApp, Telegram, wherever you reach me, Twitter. It is your time, it is your effort, it is data, and I don't take it for granted. As always, please note, nothing I say is financial or trading or personal finance advice. They are my views or views of the team, because there is a team, and views are subject to change at any point in time. We may or we may not hold a position or take a position after the content goes out. The All-Share Index essentially was flat today, which is a good thing. We've had such a roller coaster week on the market. I mean, a couple of days ago, the market fell 5.02%, and then after that, the next day, I think the market gained 2%, 2.88%, and then we had a slight gain yesterday as well, 1 point something percent. So it's been a roller coaster week. The index measures the average performance of stocks on the exchange. So what this means in simple terms is that averagely stocks close flat today. 4.8 billion shares valued at 42.4 billion naira were traded in 23,675 deals. So who led gainers today? Prestige Assurance up 9.84% to close at 1 naira 34 kobo. NCR is still pushing. I don't understand what's driving the momentum by this stock. I just don't get it. NCR up 9.64% to close at, I believe, what is a 52-week high of 25 naira 60 kobo. ASO savings up 9.57. In fact, two stocks actually gained 9.57%. So that's why you have those two stocks there. ASO savings up 9.57%, close at 1 naira 3 kobo. It seems like this stock is range trading. And then you have Guinea Insurance. Guinea Insurance gained 9.57%, close at 1 naira 26 kobo. On the losing side of things, you had Union Daikon down 10%, close at 6 naira 30 kobo. It lost 70 kobo. Triple G essentially down 10% as well, but 9.98% decline in Triple G to close at 4 naira 42 kobo. I think that stock is overpriced. My view on this stock, you can check it out on, I think I've done a video on this. Definitely have done the Spotify, but I see no reason why this stock should be trading where it is. No reason why. ABC Transport, I am tempted to do a Spotify episode on it. Who knows? Follow me on Spotify. I'll drop an episode on ABC Transport tomorrow, but I'm not going to say when. It's for you to follow, put on your notifications, and you know. ABC Transport down 9.91%, close at 3 naira 82 kobo. I also think that stock is wrong, but I'd work out the numbers. In the Spotify episode, Access Corporation was the most actively traded stock on the floor, on market, with 132.6 million shares traded. And then you have Sterling Financial Holding Company with 77.2 million shares traded. Fidelity Bank, third place, 63 million shares traded. To value, Stanbic IBTC, 4.3 billion naira worth of shares traded. Access Corporation takes the second place, 3 billion naira worth of shares traded. And then you have Zenith Bank, third place with 1.62 billion naira worth of shares traded. What else so far? This transaction is the main reason why you had the big bounce in transaction. So you had 4.2 billion Cornerstone Insurance shares traded in an off-market transaction at 5 naira and 5 kobo in 8 deals. Chapel Hill Denham Securities was the buyer and seller. So the question is, who is the current majority shareholder of Cornerstone Insurance? In the last 12 weeks, we've seen large transactions in this bank, in this insurance firm. So the question is, who's buying? That's pretty much about it, ladies and gentlemen. This post is up on my Substack by 5 p.m. West African time. And you get this on the Greenticker podcast by 7 p.m. West African time. So do follow all of them. Have your favorites, but follow all because sometimes you have slight variations. Audio, sometimes if there's breaking news, I tend to kind of tweak the audio. Sometimes I use the audio from the video, I just extract and convert. But you want to follow all because definitely you would have more content on Spotify than the YouTube channel. So that's somewhere you want to follow as well. For the Substack, sure you'd have content now and then, but you never can say. Sometimes there are topics that for asset sensitivity or sometimes ease of expression I'd rather have on Substack and it do go up on YouTube. So follow everywhere just to have a clarity and be updated on what's happening around the world of money. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe. See you in tomorrow's video. What am I going to do? What will it be about? You have to wait and see, but see you then. Stay safe.